Chicago was one of my favorite cities in the summer. But getting lost and pressed by a car full of gangsters wasn't fun. And it all started from one geotag and a rejected stalker. Trash to Peace Theater, the Panty Poppin Stalker Jawn. The year was 2015, and I'm only telling this story because it's officially 7 years, so this fell off my fuckboy facts report. Chicago was city 2 out of a scheduled 22 city tour. Chi-Town was always dope because they showed hella love. It's a great city for poetry in general. Sometimes after our sets, we do a Q&A, and I remember that night because I kind of stuck my foot in my mouth. I was asked what type of women I like, and my goofy ass said spontaneous, which is true, but I probably should have said something more generic. After the show, we hung out for a bit, got some deep dish pizza, and went back to the hotel near O'Hare since we had an early morning flight to Detroit the next day. Food consumed, I'm chilling when I get a tag on IG from my tourmate talking about the show. He also geotagged the hotel we were staying in. Now, I'm a paranoid ass dude, I can't lie. So I talked to my tourmates about not doing that, and they laughed at me, calling me shook like, dude, what's the worst that could happen? About 45 minutes later, I get a DM from a Jawn who was at the show. What would you say if I was in your hotel lobby right now, drunk and ready to fuck? So Paranoid Perry kicks in, and I tried to play stupid. You're crazy.
You're crazy, man.
There are hundreds of hotels in Chicago. How would you know which one I'm in? Your friend tagged your hotel. She sent a selfie of herself in the hotel lobby. Come get me. I showed the DM to Marr. He laughed like, yo, what you gonna do? I'm gonna get rid of her ass. Clearly, but how? I don't know, I'm gonna think of something. On my walk to the lobby, I ran over the scenario like 10 times. I was gonna say something firm to let her know how cool this was not. You go in there and you look her in the face like, yo, the fuck is you doing here? You gotta go. My dumb ass got to the lobby like, what brings you here this time of night? Who mans am I? You said you like spontaneous women, and I saw how you was looking at me at the show. I look at everyone like that at my shows. You eye fucked me though. I don't sleep with women after my shows. It's not just you, it's anybody. Good thing I'm just not anybody then. We had a connection. I went home, showered, changed, hopped in an Uber, and came here because I knew you felt it too. It's not a coincidence that your friend let me know what hotel you're in. It was totally a coincidence. Look, let's just go to your room and talk about it. I could smell the alcohol on her breath. There was no way on Missy Elliott's earth I was bringing a drunk-ass 20-something-year-old Jawn back to my hotel room. That was a cocktail for disaster. She started getting more anxious and louder in the lobby, so I moved us to the courtyard. Out there, she kept on talking about how tonight was divine timing. Look, I'm flattered, and even if I was down with this, you're drunk. You can't consent. I just knew that was gonna work. Jawn got up and said, it's coffee in the lobby. If I sober up, then we could fuck. She stood up to go back to the lobby, and my trash ass was just gonna wait for her to be out of sight, then go back to my hotel room and hide. She must have picked up on it because she kind of side-eyed me before sitting back down. Finally, I was like, look, I'm gonna just drive you back home. Let me go get the car keys real quick. I'll walk you. Matter of fact, I called Marr and asked him to bring the rental keys to the courtyard. He came and saw how drunk Jawn was. Bruh, stick her ass back in the Uber. This ain't on you. My dumb ass felt guilty for her spending all that money on the Uber and coming all this way for nothing, so I thought it was the least I could do. We got in the car and started heading down I-90. What's your address so I can put it in Waze? I'ma give it to you, but I bet by the end of this drive, we fucking in the back seat. Clearly, she wasn't giving up. So I figured I'd try some next level Obi-Wan Kenobi fuckboy Jedi mind tricks on her. Look, I appreciate you finding me attractive and all, but I'm much, much more than dick and a good time. I laid that shit on thick. You should really try to get to know me as a friend. I just knew that was gonna work. Don't be running fuck nigga game on me. That shit don't work on Chicago women. Jawn slid her panties off in the passenger seat and laid them on my lap. You're going to fuck me, watch. The further we went down I-90, the more aggressive she got until she was flat out pleasing herself in the passenger seat. I can't even lie, that shit was kinda hot. She had me rethinking things. Bruh, hit that. It's right there. Even Angel punk ass agree with me. Angel, help me out here. I mean, he do got a point. It is right there. You might as well. Nigga! I could feel my fucks giving less and less. There was only one way out of this. For the love of all things celibate and sober, do not sleep with this woman. Yeah, I agree. Really? Chicago Jones is fertile. Like you can talk about anybody being fertile. What? I mean, that is true though. Fall back, bro. You know, I'll take what I can get from you two. Listen to us. Hard no. Drop her ass off and keep it moving. Yeah, it's like 20 more cities you can do bald-headed hoe shit in. I swear to God, I hate you. We hit I-290 West, then exited onto Congress Parkway. By that time, she was just sitting there in her seat, pissed off. I started looking around, taking mental notes and inventory. Beauty supply store, dollar store, liquor store. This looked like the trap. Where we at? What section is this? She was blown on the passenger seat. We in West. West? Fuck. I pulled up to her house on this little ass block. You coming in? Nah, I got a flight to catch in the morning. She got out the car and slammed the door. I tried to put the hotel into the GPS to get back, but I was barely getting a signal. Fuck. I figured maybe it was just her block, so I drove up to the next corner and pulled over. Same. I called her. I knew you'd come back. Oh, nah. I can't get my GPS to work. Can you tell me how to get back? I typically have a really good sense of direction, but them dark-ass Chicago streets had me confused. I pulled up on some cops waiting at a light. I rolled the window down and they straight pulled off on me.
Fuck me, right?
I kept driving around aimlessly, busting U-turns, looking mad sus, just hoping my phone would work or I'd see an interstate sign. I hit another light and a car pulled up on me and pressed me. Joe, who you? Remember, I'm just Thugger Jason and I was far from home, so I wanted 0 amounts of smoke. My heart sank, but I tried to play that shit off. Look, man, I'm just passing through and got lost. You fucking right you did. I guess the driver can hear an accent that wasn't from Chicago. Yo, where you from? I'm from Philly.
You from where?
Yo, what the fuck is a Jawn? Huh? I used to fuck with this girl from Philly. She is fine as shit, but she played too many games. She used to say that all the time. Jawn this and Jawn that. Yeah, sound like a Philly Jawn. We're at a green light in the middle of the street after midnight, and I'm explaining to a car full of Chicago dudes what the word Jawn means. What is you even doing around here? I explained the situation to them, and after they clowned the shit out of me for not having sex with Shorty, we followed each other on IG and they gave me directions back to O'Hare. I got back to the hotel and told Marr about everything. I told you to put her dumbass in an Uber. We did Detroit the next day and Cleveland the following before heading back home to Philly for a few days. I got tagged in a post that week from Jawn who was talking mad shit about me. I took it on the chin though. I'd rather she say those things than to say I took advantage of her while she was drunk. On another note, I later found out that the boys who gave me directions were Four Corner Hustlers. My first and only run-in with them people. Not sure if they still follow me today, but if y'all watching, I appreciate y'all giving me directions and, you know, not killing me for being in your hood. God truly protects babies and fuckboys, or however that saying goes.
Thank you so much for watching Trash to Peace Theater. Please like, comment, follow, and subscribe. Also, please consider donating to our Patreon to help the channel grow. Patreon patrons receive additional bonus episodes, so there's that too. This is all possible because of your support. Thank you.